The unmistakable view from a bluff overlooking Phoenix, Arizona. It's the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to make it back from injury, right-hander Daniel Hudson. Hanley Ramirez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single. So the Dodgers have a leadoff base runner here to contend with. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Justin Turner will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle. Woo!
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Batting third. First baseman.
Adrian Gonzalez will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. There goes Hanley for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag on Ramirez, and they got him trying to steal second.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Dodgers nothing, Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll go to work against quite possibly the toughest in the land. The National League's Cy Young Award winner in 2011 and 13, lefty Clayton Kershaw. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Aaron Hill will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Aaron Hill.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now. And he goes after a fastball but pops it up back behind second base. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
These are the ones that are hard to swallow. You got the count in your favor. 2-0, you get a fastball right down the pipe, you wind up popping it straight up. And that's a missed opportunity, folks. Big time.
Martin Prado steps in now. Now the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Oh, come on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground is short. There to take it is Ramirez. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled straight back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Nelson Cruz will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One on the way. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. After 1, no score. Matt Kemp leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was one homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history, so that tells you how good he was that year.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Yasiel Puig will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, D-back.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Juan Uribe will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 L.A. Cody Ross will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Cody Ross.
First offering on the way. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting sixth, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will dig in here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Uribe for route number 2.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label, and this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Miguel Montero will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And that misses 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this one 1-0. A.J. Ellis is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher A.J. Ellis.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Beat L.A. Beat L.A.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Batting ninth, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. A tag for 1.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Justin Turner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now with runners at the corners, up by one with one away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And this is on the ground for Hill. This could be two. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Didi Gregorius will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Daniel Hudson astride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Here we go.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Yeah, this is a fastball this time that nearly gets away from him. That's a nice job behind the plate. He gets a handle on it, and then he gets the put out down at first base.
Aaron Hill will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fouled back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Adrian Gonzalez will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate, but was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Now here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike one.
Let's go, guys.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man alive, what a disaster defensively. And he's going to wind up at third after this one, as they're going to score this one a 3-base error. Ouch.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Andre Ethier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2.
Count 1-2. Nice swing.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Line to the right side, but foul. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Martin Prado will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and Ramirez can't hang on. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
Nelson Cruz will try it again. He flew out his first time. And a ball 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
You can say all you want about getting a good lead, timing the pitcher's delivery, etc. But if you've got a strong-arm catcher that puts a laser right on second base like that, you're not stealing too many bases.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy. Now things are starting to slowly get away from you.
Here it comes, 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
The batter, left fielder, Cody Ross.
Cody Ross will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Well, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. Juan Uribe will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Juan Uribe.
Let's do it, D-back.
Ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The catcher, number 17,
A.J. Ellis will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Wrong.
Pitch is swung on and grounded to Hill at second. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the 2nd out.
the batter, number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Three and 1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1. And this will be fouled away. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. A.J. Pollock Will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ball game to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Miguel Montero will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Face it now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Puig is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In the dirt here. (1-0) on the way. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Ramirez, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Daniel Hudson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Aaron Hill will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now's our chance. Let's go. Get on.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Let's go, D-back.
Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
You can do it.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
You can do it.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Martin Prado will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Paul Goldschmidt. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. And we are tied 2-2. Hanley Ramirez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Justin Turner will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And he misses. Ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a line drive to left. Ross is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for L.A. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Nelson Cruz will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder
Cody Ross will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Kershaw now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Slowly hit to the left side. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
A.J. Pollock will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Uribe will make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Yasiel Puig will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that's going to be all now for Daniel Hudson. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with a no decision. Rafael Betancourt is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Rafael Betancourt.
Andre Ethier will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Got that runner down.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. For Puig, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he chased one there, as this is bounced to short. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him.
Boy, when everything's said and done right here, that's going to move the go-ahead run all the way up to third. That is a bad time to have your defense let you down.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Two and two.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Get the double play, you joker!
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Yeah, and you know, when you get later into a ball game, you always hate to give away that go-ahead run. But I think the situation here dictates that they needed to take the double play, so that's a bargain that they're going to have to settle for.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Let's go.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Miguel Montero will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Miguel Montero.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, a good pitch there to get the out, and looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning, so in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Didi Gregorius will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball here is swung on and sent out toward Kemp in center field. And he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Mark Trumbo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
number 15, Mark Trumbo.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. David Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
David Hernandez.
Carl Crawford is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw in time to get Crawford as he can't bunt his way aboard here.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Now it's 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Justin Turner will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
There goes Hanley for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. For Ramirez, that's now 2 stolen bases here in the first 2 ball games. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Brian Wilson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brian Wilson.
Aaron Hill will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. A quick out number 1.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled back. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is fouled back and out of play. MVP! 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Into the dugout, he reaches and makes the catch. And a big lift for his pitcher there. It's a huge out, number 2.
That's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Gerardo Parra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses, ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Gerardo Parra will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 8.
Joe Thatcher come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Joe Thatcher.
And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit down the line. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out. Yasiel Puig will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. On deck, the left-handed hitting Andre Ethier. Here it is, the 3-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Runner at second, one away. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here's a swing and a foul ball. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Huh. That strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
So a runner at second, two down now, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. Weig at second, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot,
Cody Ross will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And with him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
A.J. Pollock will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, the defense for both of these teams hasn't been very good. And here's another careless mistake right here. Should be a routine throw. Instead, it's going to be another error. Their 3rd of the ball game.
Miguel Montero will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
I think this was a straight steal all the way. You can see he's got his head down, comes in with a head-first slide. But the throw is a strike to the shortstop covering, and a good tag at second cuts him down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-2. So long from Phoenix.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his first. The loss goes to Daniel Hudson. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.